Can Neuralink be the key to curing blindness? In recent months, one of the most fascinating technological projects I've seen is Neuralink. Many of you have already heard of it before and have seen the videos talking about it. Neuralink is as exactly as it sounds, a link between neurons in the human brain to all the technology around us. As ambitious as this sounds, it's not as far-fetched as it may seem. But the question that kept lingering in my mind is, can this solve blindness? And if so, how?
Take out a chunk of skull, put the Neuralink device in there. You'd put the electrode, you'd insert the electrode threads very carefully into the brain. It can interface basically anywhere in your brain. So it could be something that helps cure, say, eyesight, like returns your eyesight, even if you've lost your optic nerve type of thing.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Hearing, obviously.
Elon Musk clearly believes this to be the case. In his presentation, he outlines how this chip design was used to send and retrieve data to the brain. Neuralink impressed many when it was implanted in a pig and retrieved precise data on the movement of the animal based on the information it obtained from the Neuralink implant. Neuralink is not inventing any new devices, but modernizing previous ones with current-day technology. Musk's design is the Alink V0.9 chip. The chip contains 1,024 channels that can all read and write and is based off the Utah array design that has been the standard for brain chip implants. The chip is 23mm by 8mm and is intended to aesthetically blend with the skull. It will be implanted using a surgical robot. Now, the benefits of Musk's design are threefold. For starters, precision. Everything about this design is intended to make sure it attaches and interacts with a specific portion of the brain and nothing else. It will not puncture any matter or veins that would otherwise cause an internal immune response that could disrupt the device. This will be achieved using a surgical robot. Now, at first I thought this was ridiculous because a surgeon would be more accurate since he can adjust based on the shape and size of a person's skull. However, I was wrong. Musk understood that in order for this chip to work to its maximum usage, we need to take the accuracy to a microscopic level that only a machine can achieve. The robot was also specifically designed to take into account the small pulsations of the human brain to prevent any microscopic inaccuracies. The second benefit of this is that it will allow a wide range of currents to act as stimuli. This is important because some areas of the brain respond to smaller currents while others require a higher stimulation. The human brain can perceive a considerable amount of information from a small current. The third benefit of this design is safety. It is being designed to mitigate any potential harm to the human brain, and so far, all the tests done on animals have been very promising as far as showing no side effects. Neuralink can absolutely give a boost to the development of bionic vision. For people with complete vision loss, the chip will be an obvious choice as the area it will be implanted in, the visual cortex, is not being used by any other portion of the body, and thus there is practically no risk of the chip disrupting other communications in the brain. Neuralink can use that area to develop a cortical implant that can stimulate vision for the blind. Cortical implants already exist and have had varying levels of success. The main issue with them is the lack of resources and demand. Resources are always scarce in these fields, but cortical implants face an additional problem with the lack of patients. Many blind patients are reluctant to try cortical implants due to the invasive nature of them and opt for methods like gene therapy or retinal implants instead. Musk's approach will take away the stigma of brain implants, and many people will volunteer due to his popularity and reputation. However, despite all of these, there are reasons to be cautious. For starters, Musk has not received any regulatory approval to test these implants on humans as of yet. Another issue is Musk's approach being too wide-scoping at its roots. Musk wants to solve paralysis and cognitive disabilities with this chip. This could certainly lengthen the time to get approval and conduct trials, as every method requires a different, more specialized approach. But overall, Musk certainly is someone who's up for the challenge and can definitely make huge waves in curing blindness if all goes well. So, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below, and if you like this video, please click like and subscribe.